Example 10 is asking us to use our calculator to find the area between x cubed and the natural log of x plus 2. So if we go to the calculator, we can place one function in y1 and the other function in y2. Just like before, the first thing we need are the bounds. So if we take a look at the graph, we see our x cubed function, which we're aware of from pre-calculus. And then we see our logarithmic curve right here. That's the natural log of x plus 2. So we're looking for that region right in between the two. And you can zoom in on that spot if you'd like to. But for starters, we need to find the bounds. So we're going to find the points where the two functions intersect. So we're going to have second calculate to bring up the intersect option, and option 5. And we're just going to move over a little bit. First curve, actually we can hit enter on x cubed, and then the second curve we can hit enter on the natural log of x plus 2. If you are not getting a second curve, you just have to move over a little bit to the right so that you're inside the natural log of x's domain. We'll hit enter there, and the guess, well, it looks like it happens pretty close to 0, but obviously not at 0 since the natural log of 0 is undefined. So let's just do like point, you can see there 0.3, 0.2, anything like that will work. We hit 0.1, and in fact it's 0.1356737. So as far as our area is concerned, that number is going to be our lower bound. Now we need our upper bound, so we're going to repeat the process. So second trace, and option 5 for calculate, and enter on the first curve and enter on the second curve, but this time we want the second point where they intersect, which is closer to like 1.5. So we can type in 1.5, and it finds our second one at 1.3149 and change. So we have 1.3149787. So there's the bounds. Next up, we have to figure out which function goes first. Now we can clearly see from the picture that the logarithmic curve, the red one, is going to be our top function. So that's going to be first. So move the graph out of the way for a second. So we have natural log of x plus 2 minus x cubed. And it all needs a dx. So when you're using your graphing calculator, you want to make sure that you show the reader your setup. This all needs to be down on paper, and then you can let the machine do all the work. All right, so back here we go. I'm going to hit y equals again. So again, notice that y2 has the natural log of x plus 2, so that's going to go first. So back on the main screen, math 9, our low bound we see there is a 0.1356737, and yes, I would suggest being that accurate for the bounds. 1.3149787. The more inaccurate you are on the bounds, the better chance your answer overall is going to be off. All right, now we want y2 to go first. So again, alpha and trace to bring up these commands, and we want the y2 to go first, and then minus, and then alpha trace, and now y1 and dx. So we'll let the calculator think about that, and we have our answer there, 1.062 or 1.063. Right, so or if you prefer, you can go up more decimals than that. 6296 will work as well, and we're done.